Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Dunmore Bucks football. Colin Holmes joining us right now. Well, Colin, every year, graduation at Dunmore, and a new group of seniors steps up, and you are a senior this year, and you happen to be one of the leaders. And, boy, you've just about seen everything there at Dunmore under Coach Hens's. Let's talk about your career first. I'm sure in some ways you kind of have to pinch yourself and say, I've been pretty fortunate.
Yeah, I've had some great guys to look up to. Daquan Buckley, Sal Marquez, Garrett Murray, Pat Reese. Those guys all took me under their wing, and they've really helped me become a football player than I am today.
Colin, you're not the biggest guy, and you'd probably be the first guy to say, hey, I'm not real big, but, boy, you got a heart of a lion, and you'll do whatever it takes to win, and you got some game to you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just try and go out there, do my best every time I step on the field. Try and do stuff with, like, a purpose, and do what I've been taught all 4 years I've been playing football, and just go out there and help my teammates out win a football game.
Well, in the near future, you're going to be, in the workforce. You're going to have a career, and you're going to look back and say, you know what, I was a Dunmore Buck. What's that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. All my brothers came up through the Dunmore Bucks Football Team. It means the world to me because you have a community who has your back every week, no matter what team you're playing. When you get in the playoffs, they're always there backing you up. It's just a great atmosphere to be around, and I'm very blessed to have a community and being a part of a tradition that's awesome.
How about just being a player under Coach Jack Hens's, and an incredible career that he has had, and one of the best coaches ever in the state of Pennsylvania, and probably in the country. Just a guy who really enjoys being around student athletes and seeing them grow up, and again, he tries to make you a better citizen, you and every other team member. Yeah,
he's a great guy and a great coach. He has us go out to the community and help out. We went to St. Joe's the other day, help like the kids with the disabilities at the marathon, and then we went over to St. Joe's, mulched for 3 hours, and it's stuff like that really, that's more important than winning football games, and it makes you feel good inside, and he really preaches that, and we take his advice, and it's really fun to do and build a lot of camaraderie with the team.
And it's not just, as you say, one time a year, hey, we're going to help everybody out in July. You guys do it throughout the year, and you make it really a part of who you are as a person, and I'm sure your families have a lot to do with that, but the whole coaching staff at Dunmore kind of is looking forward to saying, this guy's going to be in our community and could be a businessman. He could be an owner of a business, a lawyer. He could be a plumber. He could be something that kind of contributes here to this school district.
Well, we have the Friends of the Bucks program. A lot of alumni contribute to the program, and they do a great job of helping us getting the things that we need for football games, like socks, maybe undershirt, whatever. They do a great job of that. Coach Hens goes out to the community, and all the other coaches do. And it's real nice that past alumni give back to the football team.
Colin, some guys that say, listen, I was born with a lot of talent, and I'm so lucky. Other guys that say, listen, I didn't really have a whole lot of talent, but I worked real hard. How about for yourself? Do you kind of see a little bit of both?
Yeah, definitely. My brothers, they've been a big help of getting me ready for football, like mentally, physically. And it's not just me. It's just like the whole entire team who goes out there, does a great job getting ready for the season. And, it really pays off in the end.
And Colin, the next level for you, some guys know that high school is as far as they're going to go with their playing careers. How about for Colin Holmes? Is that something you're thinking about right now?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to see how I feel after the season. If there's any good opportunities to go out there and take, I'm going to do it.
How about an area of study you're thinking of the next level as well? What subjects do you like, and what interests you right now?
I'm thinking sports medicine. I want to be around athletes going ahead as a career. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a possibility.
How about that competitiveness, as you mentioned, I think, a few times growing up, and how that's kind of made you hungry and fending for yourself, I guess. Tell us a little bit about the Holmes family.
Yeah, well, when I was younger, my brothers used to really push me, especially if we were playing a basketball game, they would win at the last second, get in my face, and I would cry. But I feel like that really built me as a person. It taught me how to win and lose, and make me the competitor I am today.
And those stories now you could laugh about and saying, this was what it was like, and now that you're growing up here to be a young man. How about some of the teammates around you, that group of seniors? Take us through a few that you've become friends with, and I know you're probably friends with just about all of them, but I'm sure there's a few that you have some long stories with, whether it's playing football or maybe in the classroom or kind of growing up in your neighborhood.
Yeah, well, Michael Doherty and I have been really good friends forever. If we make eye contact with each other and we just laugh, that's our relationship. We have a bunch of guys like George Cole, Joe Galinas, Nick Lawler, all those guys. They're a great group of guys to play football with. I've been growing up with those guys. We've been playing Oilers ever since we were younger, and the camaraderie we've built throughout the years is just amazing.
How about a young man like Kyle Lasher and the things that he continues to overcome?
He's another guy who's just awesome. He works very hard. He's a great running back. He's really tough to bring down. He's got wicked speed, and he's a great guy to play with. I've been playing with him since I was in Oilers, and he's a really funny guy too. And I just love playing football with him because he's a great football player.
Colin Holmes joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. And Colin, it's all going to wrap up next June, and I'm sure you're going to try to do whatever you could to make this football season as long as you can. You got Carbondale and Old Forge coming up, and then the playoffs are going to hit. Your coaches probably emphasize one game at a time. Somewhere in the back of your mind, I'm sure you're thinking, well, we may play this team, but you gotta have to kind of restrain yourself. That's the discipline, I guess, you get there at Dunmore.
Yeah, well, we take it one week at a time. We have to focus on Carbondale and then Old Forge, and then worry about the districts. But right now, we want to worry about Carbondale. We have a big game on our hands. We have to get better in practice, keep on getting stronger and faster, and do the things that our coaches teach us to do.
Colin, it's been a pleasure speaking with you over the years. Here it is, your senior year. Continued success in your future endeavors, and it's been a pleasure covering you.
Thank you, John.
Colin Holmes from the Dunmore Bucks football program. I think we'll see him on that basketball court as well this year here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.